government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish.
Of the people, by the people, for the people.
And that government of the people, by the people, and for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
Our movement is about replacing a failed and corrupt political establishment with a new government controlled by you, the American people. The establishment has trillions of dollars at stake in this election. For those who control the levers of power in Washington, and for the global special interest, they partner with these people that don't have your good in mind. The political establishment that is trying to stop us is the same group responsible for our disastrous trade deals, massive illegal immigration, and economic and foreign policies that have bled our country dry. The political establishment has brought about the destruction of our factories and our jobs as they flee to Mexico, China, and other countries all around the world. It's a global power structure that is responsible for the economic decisions that have robbed our working class, stripped our country of its wealth, and put that money into the pockets of a handful of large corporations and political entities. The only thing that can stop this corrupt machine is you. The only force strong enough to save our country is us. The only people brave enough to vote out this corrupt establishment is you, the American people. I'm doing this for the people and for the movement, and we will take back this country for you, and we will make America great again.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
And I'm Chris McDonald, and I approve this message, folks. It's Election Day 2016, November the 8th, and we're just so glad that you've joined us on this abbreviated Mac Files. This is just one of two broadcasts that we're going to be doing today. We're going to be coming at you throughout the day, but we wanted to get this on early and into the early part of the afternoon. We're hitting about 12:30 Eastern Time, 11:30 Central, and the polls are open. People are voting this morning, and we just wanted to get on here and give you a shout out today, again, to encourage you. If you've not voted already, folks, please get out to the polls. I know the lines are going to be long. I know there's going to be a lot of people out here voting. Record number of early ballot people have already voted, and we're about to find out the direction of this country here in about 6 to 7 hours, maybe probably a little bit longer than that. The results will start coming in around 9 or 10 o'clock tonight, and within 12 hours, I'll put it like this, we will know pretty much who our next president is, unless there's some kind of very, very unique circumstance where they're having to recount votes, and God forbid we have a repeat of 2000. I don't really care at this point. I just want to know who it is, but I am praying that it's Donald Trump. I just got a few thoughts this morning, and I want to share them with you real quick, and then I'm going to play a beautiful video by Dinesh D'Souza. We're actually working on a video ourselves from this same track of the Star Spangled Banner, but I want to play it for you before we leave this morning broadcast today, Dinesh's version. And but folks, we have so much at stake here this morning. We have so much at stake today in this country. We're not just talking 4 years, we're talking the direction of the country for the next 50. And we need you to get out and vote and have your voice heard and have your vote counted in this election. There's many of you that have talked to that you voted already this morning. Proud of you. There's many of you that are going to be voting this afternoon. Some of you will be voting this evening. But whatever the time of the day that it is that you go vote, please, please do your duty, vote. And for those of you that care about this country, pray, because we need God's divine help. A dear teacher friend of mine, and I know she's listening, Carol Bolton, really said something this morning that made my heart beat a little faster. And the more I thought about it, I began to realize what she said was probably, without even realizing it, God inspired coming out of her mouth this morning. But she made the statement to she said, Chris, she said, we as a nation, we probably don't deserve God's mercy. We have done so much in this nation that has created so much trouble, and we've done so wickedly in His sight. And while we don't deserve His mercy, she said, we sure do need it. And folks, God is God, that I believe if we will ask for His mercy, He will grant it. And there's many of you out here that are praying. I know you've been praying for this election. You've been telling me you have. I've been reading your comments. I've been listening to you. I know there have been many churches that were open last night. There have been many churches that have been praying for weeks over this because they see the danger, they see the need, and they see the direction the country's about to go in if this thing goes the wrong way. And, I've been very hard on Hillary Clinton, and I don't apologize for that. I think this lady has got a very dark vision for America. And when she's getting on television telling everybody last night that she wants to be the president for everybody, that does not include Christians. That does not include conservatives. That does not include Trump supporters. That does not include deplorables. That does not include Hispanics and Latinos who are against her and blacks who are against her. It only counts for those that are supporting her. And folks, this couple, this Bill and Hillary show that has been in D.C. for so long is going to destroy this nation if they're given the power again to do it. And you as Christians, 25 million of you sat home in 2012. You can't sit home today. We need you in this fight. We need you at that ballot box. And you say, well, I don't like either one of them. Folks, do you like abortion? You like the killing of babies? You like the murder of the innocent? Do you like that? You think God likes that? You think God's pleased with the fact that we've had 53 million innocents killed over the last 43 years since Roe v. Wade has been in play? Of course not. Folks, we've got a real shot. We've got a legitimate shot to have this thing overturned for good. And with Supreme Court justices on the bench that are pro-life, which I really believe Trump will put on the bench, we've got a shot to see the end of this bloodletting. Will it stop abortion? Of course not. It won't. But I'll tell you what it will do. It will take the curse off of America that has been under because we've made it legal to do. And if a woman wants to go out and do it now, she does it against the law. And I believe that that's what needs to be done. And all these liberal pukes out here saying, well, that's just the government getting in bed with the woman and getting in the woman's bedroom and telling her what to do with her body. Let me tell you something. When you're paying for the abortion through taxpayer dollars, the government's already involved in it. The thing with the liberals is they don't want to tell you that part, that it's your taxpayer money that is funding it. But folks, if the government is already involved in it because it's supporting it and it's legal and your tax dollars are going to it. So that's an invalid argument. The argument that I want to argue today is the fact that we need to get in alignment with God and His plans for this country. And I believe the abortion issue is one of the big things right now that we need to deal with and address. And we've got a real true shot at doing that. I'm going to change screens for you for just a minute. And I'm going to appear here in just a second. There I am. There's my sweet niece, Kaylee Grace Swanner. And I look at this election today, folks, and I look at her future, and I look at the future of my other great niece, Ellie Louise Murray, over in Mobile, Alabama today. I look at my sons, Josh, Brandon, and Caleb, 14, 23, 26, the generations that are to come with them, the decades that are ahead. I'm not going to be around another 50 years. I'm hoping that the Lord will give me as many years on this earth as I can because I want to see my grandyoungins. But I don't expect to be here 50 years from now. And, I just want to leave a legacy. I want our country to leave our kids and our grandkids a legacy that they'll be proud of and that they will not rebuke us for. And I'm afraid that that's going to happen. I'm going to bring this podcast to a close after I play you this video by Dinesh D'Souza. I pray this will bless your heart. This is a tremendous video that Dinesh put out at the end of Hillary's America. I got to see it in theater live, and I've never seen a theater stand to its feet, tears in most people's eyes, and put their hand on their heart and salute the flag during this, but they did it during this movie. Here's Dinesh D'Souza from Hillary's America, folks, and we'll call it a day for right now. We'll be doing more of these later today, but listen to this.
Once again, the party of Lincoln and Reagan must come to America's rescue. Not with bullets this time, but with ballots. They can't take America from us without our consent. Because of my conviction, I can't vote. But you can.
Is America still the land of the free and the home of the brave? Our future depends on how we and you answer that question.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
And on that note, we say goodbye for the first part of the Mac Files on this Election Day 2016, folks. I don't know about you. I can't watch that without feeling my heart really get tugged at and feel a few tears in my eyes for this, because I love this country. And that's why we're doing these podcasts, folks, to encourage you out there in America, in this land of the free and the home of the brave, that we need to keep this land free. And that's what's at stake today in this election on that ballot box, is freedom. Freedom, 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 freedom for generations to come. You hold the key to that out there in this land today. Please go vote before this day is out. God bless, Godspeed. God bless America. We'll see you a little bit later this evening on the Mac Files with more information as the poll results come in. We'll be on Facebook throughout the day. Please check us out. God bless, folks. Have a great day. Go vote.